my name is Katherine. I'm a senior geotechnical engineer and hydrogeologist for EQUIX. A little bit about my background. I've been in the industry for 16 years, working for both engineering companies as well as contractors in an engineering capacity. I've been with EQUIX for 2 years, and I've enjoyed every moment of it so far.
When you kind of got started in the industry, did you have like a mentor or like any particular advice that was really helpful to you when you got started?
I did. I was really fortunate. I'm a third generation engineer in a line of civil engineers in the family. So fortunately, my mentor, a very obvious one, was my father. But I also had a project manager named Mark Stapleton, who was very influential in my career as an early engineer, particularly where it came to applying engineering to construction and understanding the way things are built and how to work with contractors in an engineering capacity. I think some of the best advice that I've gotten is that for ethics and integrity to remain paramount in everything that we do, all of our communications and anything that we promulgate as engineers. I've also learned some really important things like know what you know. You don't know. And if you don't know something, be willing to admit that and then go learn about it. We're all learning something every day, and if you're not, then I guess you're not paying close enough attention is what I hear.
What challenges have you experienced as a woman in construction?
Generally, facing inaccurate assumptions based on my gender, age, or looks. But I found that over the years, these same disadvantages or challenges can also be considered advantages if taken in the right context, in the right light. I remember a time when I was, probably about halfway through my career so far, I was called out to a job site to go take a look at some problems that a superintendent was having with his contractor. And once I walked out there, he introduces me to his contractor, and his contractor so eloquently says, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. Where do you go to school?" Without knowing anything about my age or my position or my credentials, it was an automatic assumption. But over time, I've found that when it comes to networking events or doing things, activities within the industry, that it's easier for people to remember me, to remember who I am, because I'm not a typical construction worker. I don't fit the typical construction worker mold.
You mentioned being in the field. How often are you in the field?
It varies widely. Anything from periodical site visits to ongoing projects. It's 7 days a week for months on end, 16 hours a day. It's really whatever it takes to get the job done. So you run when you have to run, and you walk when you're able to walk.
Fair enough. What is something that you kind of wish you could change, or what you hope to see in the future in regards to women working in construction?
I would love to see more of us. Not because we're women, but because the interest is there. To offer to the industry insights and perspectives that might not already be there. And I'm really excited with all of the STEM programs and things that I see going on in the industry, starting K through 12 all the way up, because it's giving young gals the opportunities that they need to understand that these are career paths that are very opportunistic for them.
And when you were, we kind of talked earlier about when you entered the industry and your mentors, did the lack of women or lack of diversity in this particular industry intimidate you, or maybe lessen your excitement about the industry?
I wouldn't say so. The first engineering company I worked with out of college was extremely diverse. There was probably a pretty close mixture of men and women working in engineering capacities as well as in field technician roles. There was a wide variety of, ages, positions, and experience levels that allowed you to see the full spectrum of everybody that's around you, what you can be in your career, what maybe you don't want to have in your career, and then to be able to get advice on certain situations from various people in different positions gets you a lot of insight into the direction that you want to head.
Well, that's awesome. And I know EQUIX is where you currently work now. How would you describe the way that they support you in your position?
One of the things that I've liked the most about EQUIX is the ability to pursue business as I see fit. I've been given the freedom to be as successful as I can. Everything from doing business development with clients to writing proposals, selling jobs, and even going out and performing those jobs. So it's a wide spectrum that I feel like I haven't been pigeonholed as many engineers tend to be over the course of their careers. And so I'm allowed to take my career in the direction that I want to take within the confines of the eQuix structure. I just think that to the young gals out there, keep doing the best that you can, keep the smile on your face, and keep that optimistic attitude, because some days it can be difficult. But again, ethics and integrity are paramount in everything that we do. And if you perform that way, it won't come back to bite you.
That's well said. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.